Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting out war against the grey. Today's video, we are going to talk FAQs because we've had two FAQs and some updates to the pitch battle profiles all drop for us. First of all, this is going to be Battletome Flesh Eater Courts, and we've also got the General's Handbook along with pitch battle profile updates. We're not going to go through the points on everything because not an awful lot has changed. Most of it is updating to catch in line with the new books that we've had and stuff like that. So with that said, let's check out Flesh Eater Courts first because they are the interesting one. All the changes in magenta. So the first one here is Morgant Grand Court, Heaving Masses. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. First of all, this is going to be Battletome Flesh Eater Courts, and we've also got the General's Handbook along with pitch battle profile updates. We're not going to go through the points on everything because not an awful lot has changed. Most of it is updating to catch in line with the new books that we've had and stuff like that. So with that said, let's check out Flesh Eater Courts first because they are the interesting one. All the changes in magenta. So the first one here is Morgant Grand Court, Heaving Masses. You can use this ability at the end of your movement phase. If you do so, you pick a friendly hero to issue the command. Pick one friendly serf unit that has been destroyed, then roll a dice on a 4+. A new replacement unit with half its models from that unit destroyed rounding up is added to your army, and you can set up that unit as per the normal 6-inch edge of the battlefield, 9-inch from all enemy models. Each destroyed unit can only be replaced once. The big changes though here are these, where they've taken out the serfs keyword and they've replaced it with crypt ghouls. So this takes out people using the royal beast flayers and all of that in these, which is really just a big thing. So stopping, some of those cool units being able to come, which sucks because the royal beast flayers are by far the better models. I'd much rather, even if they were the janky stuff, see them on the table rather than the regular crypt ghouls because they look so much better. And then Crypt Ghouls, Crypt Flayers, and Crypt Horrors, it says here, replace these War Scrolls. These are all just going to be the War Scrolls we saw in the Harbinger's Dawnbringers book. Other than that, there's not a lot of changes for the Flesh Eater Courts, but, well, not a lot, but some decent changes. Like, these are definitely going to change some things here. But the big one here is the General's Handbook Pitch Battle Profile. So, all the changes in magenta, and there is a few of them, so let's get going through them all. And so, when players roll to see if they receive primal dice at the start of the hero phase, do both players roll the dice at the same time? Yes. If a primal miscast the same as a miscast? No, a primal miscast occurs instead. If an ability has an effect that triggers when a spell is miscast, for example, the Skull Altars Witchbane ability, the effect does not apply. What happens if I use primal magic dice to supplement the casting roll that I made with 3 or more d6 and my roll includes 2 or more 1s and 2 or more 6s? The caster suffers a primal miscast and the spell is not cast successfully. Cool. Can Destiny dice be spent to replace a primal magic dice? No, because we've sort of gone through that. These are completely different. How do rerolls work? If an ability or effect allows a player to choose whether to reroll a casting roll, such as a friendly Shrine Lumina's Cleansing Rituals ability, the player cannot use primal magic dice to supplement that casting roll. If an ability or effect forces the player to reroll a casting roll, such as an enemy Infernal Enrapturous, Discord Disruption, the player can still use primal magic dice to supplement that casting roll. So, this means if effect allows you to, you have the option of taking your reroll or primal dice, but if you are forced to, you can get your primal dice. Now, when I pick units to place in reserve using the outflank and spring the trap, can I pick a friendly unit that has an ability that says it cannot be set up in reserve or set up again, such as Godric Gurnitzon? No. When I pick units to place in reserve using outflank and the spring and the trap, can I pick a friendly transport vessel that has units embarked? Yes, but you must also pick each embarked unit to be placed in reserve too. If you do so when the transport vessel is set up on the battlefield, all units that were embarked are still embarked in it. So, in other words, you need to be able to transport the number of units that are coming off the table, even if they're in a transport vessel. Now, can units that contain one or more models that are wizards, for example, Lumineth, Realm Lords, Venarii, Orla, and Sentinels, be included in the Wizard Finders of Antor battalion? No. Is a unit that contains one or more that are wizards, for example, Lumineth, Realm Lords, Venarii, Orla, and Sentinels, Unit considered to be a wizard if picked to be the target of attacks made by enemy wizard fighters. Yes, as long as the conditions for them make the model a wizard are satisfied. For instance, if the 5 sentinels are there, that unit is considered to be a wizard for the purposes of the magic hunters. Cool. So effectively this one here is you don't count for the good effects, but you count for getting hit. So you get all the bad stuff, but none of the good stuff here with your sentinels, apparently. If an ability automatically casts a spell with a set casting roll, such as this scenario, Cathalar's Deep Thinkers, but the set casting value is below the value of the spell, is the spell cast or not? No. So you can't use the Cathalar to cast like the Blizzard and all of that sort of stuff. If a priest has a hand-carved Gnarlstone Archon, how many spells can they attempt to dispel? 1. If that attempt is successful, they can keep doing it. And if my general has the Shaman of the Chilled Lands command trait and knows all the spells from the Lore of Primal Frost, can I also pick a spell from a different spell lore for the hero to know as its spell lore enhancement? Yes, we all know that. If you have something that gives you all spells, you can then pick another one, which is really cool. And then we have Grand Strategies. Magic Made Manifest. When the battle ends, you complete this Grand Strategy if there are 2 or more endless spells on the battlefield that were summoned, and there is a friendly incarnate on the battlefield that is bonded to a friendly unit. We then also have Spring the Trap Outflank. They've done the big change here with Spring the Trap, which will beat the D3 friendly units there. And then we have Remove Wrath the Everchosen and add Dawnbringer's Book 1 from the Pitch Battles publications. And the Burning Head has a nice little change here. So at the end of each movement phase, you roll a dice for each unit wreathed in flames on a 1 to 3. It's no longer wreathed in flames, and they suffer a 4+ on a 4+ D3 mortal wounds. And the Sentinel spells move. The commanding player can pick an enemy unit within 1 inch to be wreathed in flames, which is cool. And that is that for the FAQ. Not a lot of awfully big changes. Obviously, we've tidied up the battle plan on Spring the Trap, which is important. But other than that, not a lot of big changes. What are your thoughts on it, though? Let us know your thoughts, especially on the changes to Flesh Eater Courts. I think some big changes here for them. If not, massive rules-wise themselves, big impactful changes maybe. Let us know your thoughts, though, down in the comments below. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Alderin Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny 84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty Stabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel 196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.